In this video, I want to look at the choice of soul samples J. Cole used on Might Delete Later, with samples like on Hunting Wabbits. T-Minus flipped this 1969 soundtrack from this into this. So let's take a look into the techniques to make one of these original samples and show you how to flip this into a beat. So the first thing I did was got these Symphony Sound strings and I layered a total of 4. Then I layered these 2 separate strings from Splice. That giving it more realistic element, and I run all these strings into this reverb bus. Next I just added this bass guitar. Just like in Hunting Wabbits, the original sample has a pitch bend on the bass, so I used automation to do the exact same thing, which you might have heard us sounded like this. But I wanted to make this bass sound as old as possible, so I ran it through this amp. Let's listen to the difference when I turn it on and off. Then I found this vocal one shot from Splice, and I played it in as chords. Then I wanted to add these low chimes to give it a more soulful feel. Then I added this vocal loop to really sauce it up. Then again I used that chime sound from earlier, but this time I've gone into the vocal and gone to pitch corrector. You can see I've got the MIDI from the vocal. Then I've just exported it into these chimes again, but with a higher version. Then I just followed that melody with a higher guitar. Then lastly for the layering, I added my vocals. I did this by muting the notes of the chords to sing in a top line, then singing in the 5th notes. And a way to make sure they're on the right notes of the chords, I use new tone. And to give it that soulful movement, I just added these drums. But this sample didn't sound as old as the ones used, so I applied this tape and analog machine, and listen how it brings it to life. So to flip this into a beat, there's a couple of techniques we need to use. First, we bring it down by 2 semitones. Then we're gonna find a couple of sections to reverse, put the sample into Fruity Slicer, select beat, and this will make the sample sound chopped. Then just like the sample in Ready 24.
Bitch, I'm on my shit again. I don't be sitting around thinking what
We wanna find a soulful vocal and pitch it up to give that chipmunk texture. Then again, like on Hunting Wabbits, gunshot sounds. Then add a dark intro, and when you add the drums, it all sounds like this.
Little pigs, let me come in. Not by the hair on your chinny chin chin. Then I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house in.